Hi chipmunks. Hi friends. I thought I would read another book. This one is by one of my favorite illustrators, Janelle Cannon. Her illustrations are so beautiful. I love these books. This one is called Stellaluna. I always like to look at the cover and see what I might discover. I see a bat hanging onto a branch in an odd way. Does that look scared or maybe relieved? I don't know. And I see some birds up here. And here I see the silhouette of some other bats. I don't know, let's look inside. Stellaluna by Janelle Cannon. In a warm and sultry forest far, far away, there once lived a mother fruit bat and her new baby. Oh, how Mother Bat loved her soft, tiny baby. I'll name you Stellaluna, she crooned. Each night, Mother Bat would carry Stellaluna clutched to her breast as she flew out to search for food. Look, see, there's Mother Bat, and there's little baby Stellaluna holding on tight as she flies. I see there's a shadow. I'm trying not to get that glare. One night, as Mother Bat followed the heavy scent of ripe fruit, an owl spied her. On silent wings, the powerful bird swooped down upon the bats. Dodging and shrieking, Mother Bat tried to escape, but the owl struck again and again, knocking Stellaluna into the air. Her baby wings were as limp and useless as wet paper. Down, down she went, faster and faster, into the forest below. Oh, look at her fall there. And there's Mama Bat. And there's that owl. The dark leafy tangle of branches caught Stellaluna as she fell. One twig was small enough for Stellaluna's tiny feet. Wrapping her wings about her, she clutched the thin branch, trembling with cold and fear. "Mother," Stellaluna squeaked, "where are you?" By daybreak, the baby bat could hold on no longer. Down, down again she dropped. Aw. She looks scared, doesn't she? Look at those eyes. Flump! Stellaluna landed head first in a soft, downy nest, startling the 3 baby birds who lived there. Stellaluna quickly clambered from the nest and hung out of sight below it. She listened to the babble of the 3 birds. "What was that?" cried Flap. "I don't know, but it's hanging by its feet," chirped Flitter. "Shh, here comes Mama," hissed Pip. Look, she landed in head first, and the birds all look so surprised, don't they? Many, many times that day, Mama Bird flew away, always returning with food for her babies. Stellaluna was terribly hungry, but not for the crawly things that Mama Bird brought. Finally, though, the little bat could bear it no longer. She climbed into the nest, closed her eyes, and opened her mouth. Plop! In dropped a big, green grasshopper. Oh, it said she's a fruit bat. She usually likes sweet, ripe fruit, huh? Stellaluna learned to be like the birds. She stayed awake all day and slept at night. She ate bugs even though they tasted awful. Her bat ways were quickly disappearing, except for one thing. Stellaluna still liked to sleep hanging by her feet. Once, when Mama was away, the curious birds decided to try it too. When Mama Bird came home, she saw 8 tiny feet grabbing the edge of the nest. "Eek!" she cried. "Get back up here this instant! You're going to fall and break your necks!" Look, the birds are hanging by their feet, those silly birds. And here's Stellaluna with her wings wrapped around her. Mama Bird looks angry. I think really she was scared. She was scared they would get hurt. The birds clambered back into the nest, but Mama Bird stopped Stellaluna. "You are teaching my children to do bad things. I will not let you back into this nest unless you promise to obey the rules of this house." Stellaluna promised. She ate bugs without making faces. She slept in that nest at night, and she didn't hang by her feet. Stellaluna behaved as a good bird should. Oh, she looks scared. Mama Bird looks very serious. She just wants to keep her babies safe. All the babies grew quickly. Soon the nest became crowded. Mama Bird told them it was time to learn to fly. One by one, Pip, Flitter, and Flap, and Stellaluna jumped from the nest. Their wings worked. I'm just like them, thought Stellaluna. I can fly too. Look at the difference in their wings. Her wings almost look like a hand. I see like a thumb and fingers here. And then there's fleshy bits over it. They all fly, but they look different, don't they? Pip, Flitter, and Flap landed gracefully on a branch. Stellaluna tried to do the same. Oh, look. Her feet landed there, but she kept going. She's not meant to fly like they are. Oh, how embarrassing. Oh, look at her. She's struggling to get on that branch. I will fly all day, Stellaluna told herself. Then no one will see how clumsy I am. Oh my goodness, she plans to never stop to rest, so she doesn't have to balance on the branch like that. The next day, Pip, Flitter, and Flap and Stellaluna went flying far from home. They flew for hours, exercising their wings. The sun's setting, warned Flitter. We'd better go home or we'll get lost in the dark, said Flap. But Stellaluna had flown far ahead and was nowhere to be seen. The three anxious birds went home without her. She looks like she's having fun. Her tongue is hanging out. You can see the three birds are on the branch. All alone, Stellaluna flew and flew until her wings ached and she dropped onto a tree. I promised not to hang by my feet, Stellaluna sighed. So she hung by her thumbs and soon fell asleep. She didn't hear the soft sounds of wings coming near. Oh, look at her eyes closed. She's hanging by her thumbs. That's upside down, isn't it? For a bat. Hey, a loud voice said, why are you hanging upside down? Stellaluna's eyes opened wide. She saw a most peculiar face. I'm not upside down, you are, Stellaluna said. Ah, but you're a bat. Bats hang by their feet. You're hanging by your thumbs, so that makes you upside down, the creature said. I'm a bat. I'm hanging by my feet. That makes me right side up. Stellaluna was confused. Mama Bird told me I was upside down. She said I was wrong. Wrong for a bird, maybe, but not for a bat. Look at them, look at each other. More bats gathered around to see the strange young bat who behaved like a bird. Stellaluna told them her story. You ate bugs, stuttered one. You slept at night, gasped another. Oh, how very strange, they all murmured. Wait, let me look at this child, a bat pushed through the crowd. An owl attacked you? She asked. Sniffing Stellaluna's fur, she whispered, oh, you're Stellaluna. You're my baby. Her mama found her. You escaped the owl, cried Stellaluna. You survived? Oh, yes, said Mother Bat, and she wrapped her wings around Stellaluna. Come with me and I'll show you where to find the most delicious fruit. You'll never have to eat another bug as long as you live. Oh, what a relief for Stellaluna. But it's nighttime, Stellaluna squeaked. We can't fly in the dark or we'll crash into trees. We're bats, said Mother Bat. We can see in the darkness. Come with us. Stellaluna was afraid, but she let go of the tree and dropped into the deep blue sky. Stellaluna could see. She felt as though she had rays of light that shone from her eyes. She was able to see everything in her path. Right? She's a bat. She's nocturnal. She's supposed to be able to do things at night. Soon the bats found a mango tree and Stellaluna ate as much of the fruit as she could hold. I'll never eat another bug as long as I live, cheered Stellaluna as she stuffed herself full. I must tell Pip, Flitter, and Flap. Oh, that looks delicious. I love mangoes. I know my buddy Calvin loves mangoes too. The next day, Stellaluna went to visit the birds. Come with me and meet my bat family, said Stellaluna. Okay, let's go, agreed Pip. They hang by their feet and they fly at night and they eat the best food in the world, Stellaluna explained to the birds on the way. So the birds flew among the bats. And Flap said, I feel upside down here. So the birds hung by their feet. Wait until dark, Stellaluna said excitedly. We'll fly at night. Look, the birds are trying, hanging by their feet. Now they're upside down. When night came, Stellaluna flew away. Pip, Flitter, and Flap leapt from the tree to follow her. I can't see a thing, yelled Pip. Neither can I, howled Flitter. Ah! Shrieked Flap. They're gonna crash, gasped Stellaluna. I must rescue them. Stellaluna swooped about, grabbing her friends in the air. She lifted them to a tree, and the birds grasped a branch. Stellaluna hung from the limb above them. She's saving her friends. They can't see at night like she can. They're birds. They're meant to do their work in the day. We're safe, said Stellaluna. Then she sighed. I wish you could see in the dark, too. We wish you could land on your feet, Flitter replied. Pip and Flap nodded. They perched in silence for a long time. How can we be so different and feel so much alike, mused Flitter. And how can we feel so different and be so much alike, wondered Pip. I think it's quite a mystery, Flap chirped. I agree, said Stellaluna, but we're friends and that's a fact. Look how Stellaluna wrapped her wings around them to keep them safe. Aw. That's the end of the book. There's some facts about bats. Fruit bats are some of the biggest bats that we have, and they live close to the equator. In our area, we have bats that like to eat bugs. I like those kinds of bats. They like to eat mosquitoes. I'm not a fan of mosquitoes, but these bats live close to the equator where there's fruit trees all year round. Okay, thanks friends. I hope you enjoyed the book.